Hey everybody, happy New Year's Eve. So, given that it is New Year's Eve, and so many people start thinking about New Year's resolutions and how they're going to head into the new year, meeting their goals, doing things that maybe they haven't ever done before, all sorts of stuff. I thought that it would be appropriate to come in and just give some little tidbits of information and some tips for hitting your New Year's resolutions. So first of all, I thought it was very interesting that at church today, it was discussed, New Year's resolutions were discussed. So it said, our minister mentioned, gosh, I can't even remember like the top 7 or 8, but I know that traveling more, reading more, being financially responsible, I can't remember them all. But anyway, the number one tip haven't gotten to the tips yet. The number one New Year's resolution, you can guess it, is people trying to better their health, wellness, overall well-being. So, a couple of tips for that, and these can actually be applied whatever your New Year's resolution is. So, my first tip, I know that we all a lot of times have these huge goals that we want to achieve, which is amazing. I think that we need to have big goals. I think that we need to dream big, and I think we need to believe in ourselves and know that we can do whatever we set our minds to. But I also think it's very, very important that in order to achieve those big goals, that we have small achievable goals along the way that we're trying to meet. So my first tip, set your big goal, your big overall goal, but I want you to break that down into smaller goals as well. Smaller ones so that along your journey, you can reward yourself as you meet those little goals so that you know that you're making progress, because the big goals are going to take time. Sometimes it can be a little daunting if you set a big goal and then you feel like you're not reaching it for a really long time. So set in your mind, have the big goal, maybe even a vision board, write them down, whatever. But have the big goal, but then I want it broken down, and maybe even those smaller goals by like time frame of in 1 month, I would like X, Y, and Z, because make them realistic and make them achievable. You know yourself, you know what your goals are, and make them realistic. I think that that's super, super important. Okay, so little goals along the way and set little rewards for yourself as you meet those little goals. Tip 1. Tip 2, whatever your goal might be, find a group of people who are going along that journey with you for support. So whatever your goal is, find that support group. Maybe it's in person. Maybe it's an online group. Maybe it's a Facebook group. Maybe you create it. Maybe you join it. But having the support of others and being with others who are going through the journey with you is super important and so helpful when we are trying to reach our goals. I mean, doing it alone is it's hard. But when you know that you're not alone and you know other people are going through the same trials, they're going to have the same struggles, you can talk about how to get through them. You can motivate each other. You can support each other. Super important. So find a group to support each other. Next, I mentioned this one earlier, but the third tip, write down your goals. You can write them down, you can type them up, you can make a vision board. I've told people before, if there's images that represent what your goals are, print them off, write them out, post them places that you're going to see, post them on your mirror, whatever it might be. Write down or make a vision board or cut out pictures. And then as you reach those achievements, write those down, celebrate them, check them off, and get excited about it. Guys, meeting any goal is super, super exciting. And then my fourth tip is just going to be keep track. Keep track as you look for those, as you are reaching those goals, so that you can see the progress, so that you can feel that pride, so you can be really excited along your journey, whatever your New Year's resolutions might be. And just as a little fun fact, it was mentioned that, I think I have the percentages right, I could have them wrong, but I think it was mentioned that about either 45 or 55% of people make New Year's resolutions and then only 8% actually achieve them. And guys, we can do better than that. We can do better than that. We want these to not just be New Year's resolutions, but think of them as personal goals for yourself. Goals for yourself to become the person you want to be healthy, to be happy, to travel the world, to whatever it is that you want to do. They're goals. A New Year's resolution shouldn't just dissipate in 2 weeks if you don't hit it. So get that support, write down those goals, know what you're going for, be specific about it, and be realistic about it. Kind of like SMART goals, if you've ever used that. So use those SMART goals to help you achieve. Now, if one of your New Year's resolutions is to improve your overall health and wellness, then I want to share that we have a health challenge going on starting January 8th that has a cash pot of almost $400 that will be split amongst the top two point earners in the challenge. So the challenge has different things that will allow people to earn points along the way. It is for 30 days, so it is something that can really help you get started. It's going to check off that tip number 2 of being in a support group, so you can have that support along the way. You can be eligible for that cash pot. You just have to post and include the information that the group is asking for so that you can get your points along the way. So part of that is utilizing the ketones that you might have seen me posting about, but if not, that's perfectly okay. Just a brief overview of those and how they work. The exogenous ketones, you take them once or twice a day. They help your body get into a state of ketosis in an hour, which is amazing. So if you don't know what ketosis is, it's when your body starts to burn fat rather than glucose. So you essentially turn into a fat burning machine with lots of energy, improved mood, better sleep. And maybe that's what some of our goals should be, that we all want to sleep better, be in a better mood, just be in an overall better state of mind. And these help with that. And as an awesome side effect, they help with weight loss and fat burn. Right? So you take those once or twice a day, and that's part of the group. And then you can do whatever exercise you want to do. You can follow whatever nutritional plan you want to follow for optimal weight loss. We are going to be providing tips and information about the ketogenic lifestyle and how to incorporate that in whatever way you might want to, but you don't even have to change anything. All right, so if you are interested, of course, you can always send me a message and I will get back to you, but they are on sale today for 20% off. So you can purchase your ketones. You can join the group, be eligible for that cash pot, and even whether you win or not, guys, the fact that you have the support group, that you're going to be having your goals, you're going to be working towards them, is amazing. So, flavors, in case you've never tried these and you are interested, we have an orange dream and chocolate swirl in our original Keto OS. So the orange is kind of like an orange creamsicle, but it also has MCT oils in it. This is the only one that it does contain dairy. But the MCT oils are awesome because they also help your body naturally produce ketones. So then that turns it even more of a fat burning machine. So those are the 2 Keto OS flavors. And then we have 3 Max flavors. Our Keto Max flavors have 40% more ketones. So they help your body they're absorbed faster and last longer. We have those in Swiss Cacao, which is our chocolate version of Max. We have them in Maui Punch, which is like a fruit punch, if you like fruit punch flavors. And then one of the top favorites, if you like tart lemonade type flavors, is our raspberry lemonade. So those are the ketone flavors. We also have had some keto teas released over this weekend, which have been super exciting. Thursday, I think it was Thursday, there was a caramel apple. Yesterday there was a chocolate, and rumor is that today there will be, oh my goodness, it's like a, I think something with cinnamon, maybe. Anyway, it's really exciting, and if it's released, those teas have ketones in them, so they can be used in the challenge too. But if you would like to try the teas, just reach out to me, because the chocolate and the first and second flavors that were released, the chocolate and wow, pregnancy brain is hitting me hard right now. The caramel apple, there it is. Those are not available right now to purchase, but I will be getting in samples that I can send you. So just let me know if you have questions about that. Again, I'll post the link below to order, but today is the end of our 20% off sale. So let me know if you have questions on that. And as always, guys, this business and becoming a part of this movement and seeing the transformation and the way that this company and these products are changing lives, hearing daily from people about how their energy level is like soaring, how they're sleeping better, how they're less anxious, how their anxiety levels have dropped, how they just have an overall calmer feel, and love the way that the ketones are impacting their life beyond just the weight loss. It's incredible. So if you would like to be a part of this, today is the day to join. Promoter packs are on sale, and it's just been an amazing decision that I made. So let me know any questions you have. I'll post the link below, and Happy New Year's. Go get those goals. Again, don't think of them just as New Year's resolutions. And if you don't get it in 2 weeks, you're going to stop. Guys, this is life. This is lifelong for you to set goals and work towards them to be the best that you can be. So set those small goals, have the big vision, chop at it along the way, piece by piece. Go get them. You can do it. And I hope that you have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.